One thing the data shows is that pedestrian road fatalities is a uniquely American problem. When I was sifting through the data, the statistic that stuck out to me the most was this one. Compared to a 29% improvement in the rest of the developed world, pedestrian fatalities in the United States have increased 75% since 2010. In other words, in the US, there is about one pedestrian fatality every 72 minutes. And when taken in totality, 18% of all traffic deaths are pedestrians, 1 in 5 who weren't even in the car. And while it is a shocking statistic, it isn't all that surprising, I guess. In other wealthy places like Europe, pedestrian fatalities have fallen dramatically, even in Canada, which also has big roads and relies a lot on cars. But the likelihood of dying in a crash is much lower. Why? From an infrastructure perspective, throughout much of Europe, you see lower speed limits in pedestrian-heavy or residential areas, and an expansive public transit network. So fewer people need to drive. We also see vehicles that are tested and rated for pedestrian safety, which is why you can't buy a Tesla Cybertruck here, by the way. They're illegal. But from a legal and policy standpoint, there are high fuel taxes and high fuel economy standards, so driving a big dually is largely unaffordable, and so they're just really not as popular.